Guess who's Bizak? Pop up on you like toast, don't I? It's Uncle Gamer again.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't...
Back with the live stream game we went on.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
I'm quite a ways from this goblin camp I'm supposed to be going to, so enjoy the scenery. What is this?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Merlin. Trials of Merlin.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
I think there's one more of these things I gotta destroy. Or maybe I gotta fight this wolf.
Potato.
I thought we was doing a different game.
Yeah, I did too. Ain't nobody, but nobody wanted to play with me, so I had to.
Accio.
Maybe they grow back.
Accio. Lumos. Accio.
Scared the bejesus out of me, sir.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Potato. Stupefy. Revelio.
Ah. All right, we out of here.
Revelio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
That was easy enough. Took care of itself.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
An encampment. This must be it.
Lord like it.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Alright, this ain't Assassin's Creed, so don't try and climb no walls.
Those gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Alright, it went all the way around.
I have a brother who worked with Windsor. Couldn't pay me enough to stick me on a test, okay?
We going in. Another one of these Merlin drinks. Merlin gents.
Patrolling this area's a waste of my time.
I'm not afraid to fight.
I was an intruder!
Expelliarmus!
Won't be stopped!
Protego! Accio! Incendio!
You won't get away with that.
How many of you are there?
That was meant for not quite. Losing your stride.
Accio!
Enjoy suffering, do you? No, that's embarrassing.
Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Prepare to surrender now. Pity, not quite.
Leviosa!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Ooh.
Easily diverted.
Leviosa!
You're so very... I won't rest until you're...
Should have known better than to take me on.
Restart from last checkpoint.
How many of you are there?
Accio! Incendio!
I'm
Red Rockwell, you... I've been fighting since
Leviosa!
Enough!
Accio! Incendio!
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death. You don't believe you can defeat me? You won't stop me. That was unimpressive.
Accio! Incendio!
You won't get away with that. Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you? Huh?
Accio! Leviosa!
That was pitiful! Red Rockwell, lead us to
Incendio! Accio!
I should have been death.
Incendio!
What an unfortunate end of you!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arm's cards.
Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio.
Oh, okay. I better have to put those.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Alright. I gotta move those
Revelio.
circular objects onto these.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Huh.
Revelio.
Alright, we gotta find some more of those devices, objects to power the device. Or activate. I don't know if they
Looks as if
power
there's
it.
more than one way to enter.
Revelio.
Aha.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
We love Uncle Gamer.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you watching. There's gotta be more around here
He's
somewhere.
so smart and intelligent.
Okay.
He's so smart.
Where
he
are
memorized
they
the
at?
Same thing twice.
Revelio.
That's how smart he is.
Levioso.
I'm stupid because I
Quite
could have
an
did that from the
example.
beginning.
The carts are returning to on.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Smarts doesn't equal common sense.
I figured it out.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Revelio.
I'll come back for that other Merlin trial later.
What's up with our favorite co-star Rage Kitten?
He's got some
can't
technical business
imagine
to
how
tend to
inconvenient
today.
travel was
You know, we
before.
both looking for gainful employment. I gotta fund the
You're here
channel
for my wares. I'm
until it
afraid.
fund
I have
itself.
good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I
I
managed
will
to free your
always
carts
respect
fairly
the
easily.
hustle.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
That's why you're my #1 streamer.
You've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Alright, quest complete.
All the best to you. Once my cards show you my wares.
This looks intriguing.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Oh, God.
Accio.
I hate drinking this protein shake no diddy, but I love the way it makes me feel after working out no diddy.
Lumos. Revelio.
That's all it was?
Revelio.
I'm sorry, Chad, but I have to go trying to get some sleep so I can go to work and help fund the channel Uncle Gamer Network Forever Gang Gang.
We thank you for your support and your patronage. All right, let's
I
go.
know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Merlin trial.
Accio.
All right.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
All right.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
So the only thing that gets revealed is that ball. Let's stand here and do it.
Accio.
I may not have this spell to activate that, so we're gonna let that be for the moment. Forbidden Forest. All right. Let's go fast traveling.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
Levioso. Revelio.
You know what's crazy? The whole time I've been playing this, I've been thinking, could I build this castle in Minecraft?
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Should you be studying, my friend?
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth.
Alright, what else we got? Let's go to Summoner's Court.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Let's see what this is about.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent.
outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant!
Very well then.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
Give me 1 second, folks.
Come on, Leander. Oh.
I find the music so whimsical and fitting. This is a truly fun game. I would
I've been practicing. Well, a bit.
I would say that it's worth any price you pay for it. Any reasonable price you pay for it, I'll say that.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist. Not bad. Not bad. Accio. Try to beat that.
And unfortunately, the game's won already.
How'd you do that? Well done. You beat me.
And I took 10 points off the board for him.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Alright, what else should we be looking for? Astronomy wing. I need that. Astronomy tower flame. So I'll set that waypoint. And then there's a bunch of. So we'll just go right there. Go to Astronomy tower. Oh, to the that way. Find that waypoint.
Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Give me a moment, Chachi.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Oh man, I was talking the whole time. Yeah, that was a tricky little puzzle. Basically what it is I've been looking at these doors and I've been trying to figure it out. Then as I started spinning, I was like, maybe they correspond, pictures, numbers. Basically, the number in the center, you subtract the peripheral numbers added together. All the ones in the corners, you subtract them numbers, add them together, and subtract it from the one in the middle. So, for example, the first one was a 5 in the top square, top triangle, center of the top triangle. The bottom left corner was a 3, the top was a 0, right corner was a question mark. So what together was 5 minus 3, 2. Look on the outskirts, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way around. That object, that goat or whatever it is, was number 2. They gave you unicorn on the second one. The middle number was a 12, and the other number was a 4. So you got a 6. 12 minus 6 is 7. Counted that around. I don't know what that is, but that's what that is.
Revelio.
But I just matched that picture with that, Alright, now back to what I was doing, which was let's talk to this kid first.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure.
Hey,
Following
brother.
a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sounds intriguing.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Alright. Starting in Hecat's classroom.
Accio.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress,
Could you
Professor
imagine someone
Mole,
with my voice
conjured
walking
them
around
to protect
campus?
the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Alright, let's go look at our quest. Bunch of side quests. The Daedalian keys. Got his valor. Cash in the castle. And descending for sweets. So, no assignments, relationship quest. Find the missing pages. Let's see what that does for me.
It's a relief to finally have a...
Okay, that's out in the world. Alright, what we're gonna do is then, since that's all the way in town, I'd rather handle these quests. Alright, Sawtooth Merlin Trials. I claim that. I don't know what that is. Inventory expansion. Now, discover 6 more.
Portrait was empty.
Nice to see you.
If anyone needs help with an essay or something,
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays. Fear that one of us was doomed.
Let's follow this trail to the One-Eyed Witch. A statue of the One-Eyed Witch.
Revelio.
Alright, the spider is 8. So that number should be a 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that is.
Revelio.
So we got 1 plus 8, which is 9. So that would be a 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is that owl-like creature. I think it's that. And this one would be, got 21 in the middle. So these have to thump, the outside have to thump to 21. So that's 13. A plant looking creature would be 3, so that's 16. So we need 5 to equal 21. And you've got that leaping spider looking creature. That. Now we attempt to open. And it opens.
Revelio.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's going this way.
Revelio.
Let's keep going. Then. Alright, so I gotta find a statue of a one-eyed witch.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Who knew this was all down here?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick.
This is an awful lot for just some ingredients.
Revelio. Reparo. Lumos.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Incendio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. More to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Go.
Accio.
Leviosa.
Aha. Got it.
Revelio.
And the fact that you have to learn the different things that you need to do to play the game is perfectly suited for the backdrop of a school.
Incendio.
In my opinion.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio.
Alright, we're gonna find what we need for old boy, and we out of here.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Revelio.
Now, since I'm here, I might as well do it. That underground tunnel took me from Hogwarts all the way to the village.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Sounds intriguing.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Ah, the power of friendship.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Nothing warms the body like
Alright, let's check on my gear. See if I got any better stuff. Alright, that's what I wear on my hands. Face wear. Headwear. Got that squared away. Neckwear. Alright. Oh, map. I want to go to the map so I can find some. I'm going to go someplace and sell stuff. A beast supply shop. That's the tailors. The old fool. What is this? Dogweed and death cat. A plant shop for all sorts of magical flora needs. Seeds. Tomes and scroll. We're going to head to this flame first and foremost. Just get that activated.
Revelio.
I just had to stop in this building. Why not? Look at her toy shop. Just imagine a magical toy maker. Magical's real. These toys would be the best toys in the world.
Revelio.
The best toys in the world. Or the most dangerous. All it'll take is for one person to really mess it up.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah, I might as well go visit this place. I didn't do it the first time. Then I went fast travel back to Hogwarts. I handled some of the side missions. Oh, he's closed. Alright, so we, man, we'll go just fast travel back to Hogwarts. Let's right to it. We're gonna go to quest. The Daedalian Keys, Venomous Fowler, Cash in the Castle, Descending Suite, Descending for Suites. Track that, go back to the map, see where that's at. So he's somewhere in the Great Hall. We'll mark that. And travel to the Young Boar. Just imagine a wizard from Camden, New Jersey, in Hogwarts. Oh, wrong way. That would be beautiful.
He has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Revelio. Lumos.
That's fast.
Alright, circular pedestal. Behind two walls. I'll be in front of windows.
Revelio. Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
That's completed.
Revelio.
Leviosa.
Accio. Revelio.
Let's go check around for that circular passage, for that circular alcove.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Alright, we got that done. Let's check our quest log. And go to the side quest. Cash in the castle. Alright, what was that again? It seems from Arthur's treasure map that once he exit the courtyard, I should look for a stairwell going up. Find the third landmark from Arthur's treasure map. Let me look at my collection and see if I can look at that treasure map again. There may be another way to access it I'm not aware of. Conjuration, wand handles, traits. Okay. Collected no traits. I guess those are the things you add to items such as armor and wands. Let me take a look at my L1. Oh, how about my R1? Oh, I'm on my up D-pad. Down.
Revelio.
Left. That's right. Tap. Hold. Tap. 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 They mostly do nothing. Alright, let's go if I just go circle, square, triangle, X. Those are those. Those are those. Those are those. Ooh. Alright. Looking for the astronomy wing. Which one is that? Maybe I'm in the astronomy wing. Alright, Flu Flame.
Revelio.
I don't know why it took me so long to find this the first time. Venomous Fender. I thought I'd already done this one, but guess obviously I had not. Yeah, there was a kid here earlier.
Revelio.
Yeah, it must have been that one that I got before. Not realizing there was one at a higher level.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Oh yeah, this one must be right up at the top. There you go, astronomy tower.
Revelio.
Oh, that definitely requires a key. Or magic of some sort. Alright. Shouldn't leave. Find the Daedalus key. And
Off
the
on another
astronomy tower.
adventure, are we?
Where's she at? Who is that? Cause it could be a wall painting that was talking to you.
Revelio. Accio.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Well, that didn't work.
Do I really have to abuse this key? Are they gonna really test my 54-year-old reflexes? Yep, they are. Alright. I think that's what it is. It rings before it's about to move. Alright. You'll hear it. That noise. It's gonna make that noise before it moves.
Excellent. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Revelio.
I lost the trail on this one, and now I'm struggling to find it.
Revelio.
I'll pick it up. Guaranteed that once I'm near it, what they're gonna do is say, "Oh, they're gonna mention something about one of the landmarks." But what I wish I could do is look at the. Ooh, it's got to be in my collections. Quest items. Tell me our quest items, tools, and inventory. Arthur's map. View. I did that. I found a dragon joint. I gotta find a staircase. It says I gotta find it. Find the third landmark about this map. It seems about the treasure map. But once I exited the courtyard, should look for a stairwell going up. Alright. So somehow or another,
Revelio.
I need to be getting to a courtyard.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
I know what I do notice about these, the Harry Potter mythos is that the adults realize kids gonna do dumb stuff. They're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna ignore your warnings. But more than likely, the top dogs can take care of themselves. Let's just hope we have, as adults, put in place the ethical brake stops to keep the more capable from abusing the less capable, and in actuality looking out for the less capable. Which I believe is a relatively
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
yeah, that is her. That's the Wicks talking to me.
Revelio.
So I gotta get to a courtyard. I'm gonna go here and see if this is the courtyard I was in with that dragon statue. Let's see if we can get it to trigger from here. But as I was saying, there's a lesson in it for adults and children. Voss is this. Lesson in it for adults and children alike. The adults, we're not gonna be able to stop these kids from pushing the boundaries of their social and the social and constructs that we've placed on them. It's not a negative thing or a positive thing. It's just a thing. We did it. Our kids are going to do it. Our kids are going to do it. Their kids are going to do it. What we just have to do is put the ethical stoppers in place. Maybe I went the wrong way. Well, this is what we're doing. They help these, what I've noticed is more times than not what they're doing is channeling these kids' energy. You can't stop it. They are what they are, they're kids. And the kids with access to magic. I mean,
Incendio.
What do you really think will happen with emotional, hormonal teenagers
Revelio.
with access to magic? You're gonna get a certain level of chaos. I'm gonna have to get to the get back to the shit. I forgot selling my stuff at the store.
Revelio.
Maybe this is the courtyard. Yes. Once I exit the courtyard, I should look for a staircase going up. Behind it, through that doorway. Who are you?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest. This stairwell looks promising.
Now I got a painting. Let's take a look. I think the shape of the frame might be more important than anything else in the painting. It looks like two trees and a rock, with maybe a small moon in the background for reference. But I think the shape of the painting should be more than sufficient to...
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
That's kind of smooth.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Lumos.
Window, statue tucked under an archway. So let's go down.
Revelio.
Sleeping dragon statue. What? What?
Revelio. Leviosa.
Believe me, I knew when even coming down here, I knew I was going further and further from where I needed to be.
Revelio.
Lion of Ashes.
Revelio.
Goblin artifact.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Now I totally lost that little painting thing that I was looking for. Totally lost it. Have no idea where that was. And right now I'm just looking to turn this into him.
Revelio.
Yeah, I remember this. But how far into it was I before I ran into that? So, we'll just keep on pushing along.
Revelio.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm getting a little tired. I do have things I need to take care of before I continue my broadcasting today. Some applications need to be answered, emails that need to be sent and answered. And I'm going to go to attend to that. These are true administrative duties. And I also need to edit some. So it's going to probably be about another 6 hours and I'll be back on to continue some adventure. And I've got a scheduled playthrough of V Rising on Friday with the co-op playthrough. So stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like and subscribe. And you'll always stay
on top of what we're bringing. I want everybody to have a good day, even better tomorrow.